Welcome back to the Wellness Plus podcast. My name is Chelsea and I am your host. Today, I am delighted to be joined by Mami Onami, a cult survivor, author, spiritual educator. She escaped the Children of God cult at 13 and has since dedicated her life to helping others transform their extreme trauma into personal growth. She is known for her clear explanations and rapid results in extreme trauma repair, as well as her work in esoteric studies and contemporary business. She has a book coming out next spring called Wheels Reinvented: How to Heal a Messed Up Childhood Without Therapy. And in addition to her online presence, offers one-on-one coaching, utilizes high magic and the Enneagram to provide strategic step-by-step action plans for achieving seemingly impossible goals. Her personal journey from cult survivor to spiritual teacher has been featured in various interviews and articles where she discusses her experience and what she's learned along the way. On TikTok, where I found her, she shares super insightful views on spiritual work and makes really complex concepts accessible. Mami Onami, I am thrilled to have you on the podcast today. As I said, I've been a fan of yours for a couple of years now, and I'm just so honored to get to pick your brain and share your knowledge with our audience. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm about to call my assistant and be like, can you write all of that down and put it on my website? I said, yeah, just throw it. I'm a Capricorn too. And other than that, we've covered everything.
Can you tell I'm a genuine fan?
No, I'm super happy to be here. And that's why I started this work, is like, I just felt like things needed to be a lot easier to understand from the very beginning. That's been my mission. That's been one thing that's been on my website from the beginning. Spiritual work should be easy to understand, period. Yes. It needs to be practical to apply. So I can't just be like, here's this thing that'll make you feel good. There has to be something that you can take and make it happen. And it should give results that you feel right away. Like, it's not that, oh, it'll get worse before it gets better. Or as you're coasting towards the 28th of the month and rent is due, just keep believing. Like, no, you should feel it like right away.
Feel that shift.
So I'm happy to hear that it's doing what it's meant to do.
Love it. So I know we can touch on your website as well, which is super successful. It has helped a bunch of people. You've got a community there. But what I want to hear about is your book. You got a book coming out next year.
Yes, I have a book coming out next year that has been in the works for so long. Every cult survivor has like a cult memoir. And as somebody that escaped a cult as 13, I've seen, not just from the cult that I grew up in, but several other people that have escaped cults as well. They always have that like one book. And my whole, I didn't tell people what was going on with me like ever, but if I did a lot of blow, the truth would come out, and people would always say, oh, you got to write a book. And I just didn't want my book to be like another cult memoir that shows up and trends on Twitter for like a few days and everyone's like, ooh, trauma porn,
Yeah, literally, yeah.
I really wanted it to be something that could help people. And it took, up until about 10 years ago that I would even find a strategy for doing that. But the book is it's a book form of a workshop that I've been teaching since 2017 about how to heal trauma very quickly and how to be able to like open and close the book on it. Like the biggest problem with inner child work, trauma work in general, is that it can just seem endless. You've got people that are asking their inner child what they want for lunch. Like, my inner child wants cigarettes and is sitting outside my inner gas station, the demands will just never stop. So you don't want anybody that has kids can really resonate with this, is like, you want to listen to your kids. You want to be present for your kids. You want to be in communication and in relationship with your kids, but you don't want your kids to drive the car. You don't want your kids to drive the house. So like, without an ability to close the door on inner child work, you're essentially letting a big traumatized 5-year-old drive your life around and wondering why things aren't working. It's the cult of the inner child.
Yeah, been there for sure.
Yeah. And this is also really difficult for people that have extreme trauma that are like, look, like, if people that have gone through, kind of like a standard amount of suffering, are stuck in this inner child stage or stuck in therapy for so long, then
Yes.
like someone like me that's got like major, I'm gonna be traumatizing my therapist. Like I can't afford to be stuck here. I don't want
Yeah,
to be
you don't
stuck
want to
here.
rake it all out and then just have it hanging out to drag around with you the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I love that your book has that difference.
Yes. And it's not like what I'm teaching in my book and what I've always taught in this workshop, which has always been called Wheels Reinvented, is just how the East approaches psychology.
Mm,
Um, chakra is the word chakra means wheel. And so it is a reinvented way of looking at the chakra system, where instead of trying to solve every problem in your life, we divide all of the problems into 7 categories. You have
okay.
these 7 categories of, it's like 7 core feelings that everything in life will fall, every issue, every emotional difficulty, every type of mental illness will fall under one of these categories. Do you want to hear what the categories are?
I would love to, absolutely.
Okay, cool. So it's fear, and fear combined with religion is guilt. So it's like the same thing. Fear and guilt is the first problem that everyone gets after they've got a nice good base of fear and survival when they're a baby and nobody can help them, and they have
Hmm.
to, it's very survival based. After that, they're well equipped to have this second, which is shame. And shame, the survival, the fear is about getting your needs met, and the shame is what prevents you from getting your wants met. And life is about having needs and wants. After that, everybody's going to experience anxiety or worry, which is like, what if it all gets taken away? And all of
Hmm.
these different, as the information comes in, so does the imagination of how it could all be taken away. After that, you have grief. And also in this world of grief is becoming a slave for the approval of others, when you're like, oh, my
Hmm.
mom loves it when I do this little thing, so let me just do this little thing to get what I want. And it becomes a habit. That's actually rooted in grief. After that, we have jealousy. Because you got
Okay.
this child that's all freaked out, fear, shame, anxiety, doing things for approval. Then they have some friend who just doesn't seem to be afflicted with all of this. And they're like, how do
How
you?
do I do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so easy for you. After that, we have the first time that you feel like your ideas are crazy. It's not crazy being the block, it's questioning, like, am I crazy? Could I be
Okay.
crazy?
Yeah.
And after that, we have hopelessness. And hopelessness is what happens when you pray with all of your heart that God will bring your daddy back, or you wish from the bottom of your heart that you get a pony.
Yeah, like
And
wishing like it's out of your hands kind of thing.
yes, because you're born believing that there's divine help available,
Mm.
but there's a time in your life where you ask for it with your whole heart and nothing happens, because it would have been totally wrong for your parents to get back together. Would have been totally wrong for a pony to appear in your apartment.
Yeah, someone to come
Um,
back from the dead. Not actually
mhm,
what we want.
yes. And so these core problems, you don't have to go solve every painful story that's ever happened to you. If we just get to the root of the 7 core issues, which is so easy to do, it's not dramatic. It doesn't take that long. Is it murky? Is it mucky? Does it feel really good? Like, no, it's,
Okay.
the hard shit. But we can be done with it. And after this, you can be done. You can say, look, like, I have stopped the patterns from my childhood from carrying over into my adulthood. I'm aware of the impact, but I'm now ready to take that fucked up childhood and put it away on the shelf. And now I'm going to focus on my future because I can. So after so many, we taught this workshop 9 different times, collecting data, graduated over 1,500 teachers, over
Wow.
presenting this information in so many different ways, and seeing the exact same process work over and over and over again with over 1,500 students. Now it's in book form, and very scary for me, but I'm very excited.
Hey everyone, Chelsea here. I would love to take a moment to introduce you to our app, Yoga Plus. You will gain access to an incredible collection of videos led by top instructors in yoga, fitness, nutrition, and so much more. Download our Yoga Plus app today and get a free 14-day trial.